Hello, hello. Back again for the last part of my tutorial on um, markers. And ahead of time, I'm going to put this brush pin. Okay. Brush pins are a little bit more difficult because you have a finer tip. You have to use the sides and the tip of them to get the quality that you want. Okay, so I'm going to use the first one, my brush pin from Barnes & Noble, of the skin tone there. The skin tone is very, very bright, or vibrant, if anything. So here we go. Like I said, you would determine where the shadows or light source can be coming from. See, this particular brush pen is very, very vibrant. You wouldn't want to use it. It's almost like an orange, more or less, more so than a tan color. This is the closest that I particularly have right now to that color. So you would probably use this particular color here for a person that's very, very tan, like it was like a summer scene or anything like that. So, okay, there we go. Very, very, very vibrant. So, like I said, you have to use the side or the tip of the actual nib pin of a brush pen. Okay, so I have that one there. And see how the difference between the colors? Like rose art color pencils, I would say will have a little bit more of the tan color that I would probably use. Go probably that much if it was summer scene, and then that one if it was really, really deep in the summer and they got a lot of tan. But anyway, next color is the eye color. Okay. I'm gonna jump to these ones here. Let me get my greens out. Yeah, actually, let me throw them all out. There we go. You got the light green, dark green, and the darkest green. So, like I said, work around the circumference of the eye. Well, this one, and the brush pens. If anything with brush pens, I usually use them particularly for detailed work. If you want a certain color in your artwork, I would use brush pens for those things. See, those eyes, even though that's the lightest, it looks so dark. So the eye would probably not even be really noticeable. Actually, I stand corrected. I didn't get the last green out. So this is the lightest green apparently. One second. Oh god, it's stuck. Let's see. There we go. Got the lid off. Yeah, that's the lightest green that we have. So I already have the base color, one of the dark greens, so the lighter green would be noticeable more so. Yeah, brush pens, yeah, I would use for filling in places, adding detail to certain things because of the pen's fine point, or the nib's fine point. Okay, now I'm going to stop there. I mean, if I go any darker, she won't have an eye. So, I mean, not highly recommended for overall drawing, but nib pens, the brush pens would be applicable for detail work and overall filling in spaces. So, go with the lightest brown again. Let me show you how I'm going to go. Actually, the lightest is right here. There we go. I think this one's almost run out, so fan it out like so. Yeah, this one's almost run out. I got this from my friend, so I'm gonna use a yellow instead. It might be more helpful. Okay, there we go. Okay, work there. Like I said, work with all the materials that you have. I might be making some more videos on color pencils that I have. I have 3 sets of color pencils: Rose Art, Crayola, and of Prisma markers. Go with the lightest browns, fan it out like so. My puppy is playing with the squeaky. Stop it, Monty. Okay. Okay, and the darkest brown. There we go. And then you go back with the lightest color again. And like the quality, I mean, with these markers in particular, you won't get the best quality, but you get the quality that you paid for. And just play with it. Just play with them and everything. So then we have the Crayola color marker, the Rose Art color marker, and the brush pen markers. All of them have like this, like, you know, semi difference. If anything, the one that I found the most favorable for my particular taste would be the Rose Art one, because I like with me, always when you start off light and everything, that's when you can, you know, win or lose a situation. Because if you don't get the right skin tone for what you want, the color, the picture can lose its quality depending, you know. But this one, I mean, I think all of them came out pretty well. I mean, if anything, I favored the Rose Art more so. I like the Crayola. I like how vibrant the colors are, and with like I said, you can probably use all these markers together to get the best quality out of your picture. Just to know which kind of marker that you want for different details of the picture. So there you go, guys. I mean, if you have any questions, if you want me to make any more videos on you know, what other art supplies there is out there, you know, I'll probably go buy some and give you an idea of how they work and stuff. You know, play around with them. Play around with your artwork. Next, I probably might be working towards a tutorial on color pencils, and then eventually possibly working with pastels and then watercolors, and the different kinds of pastels and watercolors that you can probably use to get a different, you know, different feel of it. So yeah, guys, you know, subscribe to Sojo Boy 87, and I'll make some more videos for you guys, and hopefully you'll like them. Love you guys. Mwah.